Hi guys, welcome back to the Hot Wheels Mama's Fam Talk Show. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy and I want to help those who have disabilities understand just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't live a productive life, because you absolutely can. Now, today's video is Saturday and Answer Question, better known as Saturday Vlog. So, I'm not sure if I've ever talked about my lazy eye. I've had surgery several times on my eyes, and because of that, it made me have a severe lazy eye. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I've already had the lazy eye, but before the surgery, but because I've had so many surgeries on both of my eyes, my right eye is more noticeable. I don't know why or how it happens that you get a lazy eye, but ever so often I get, why do you have a lazy eye? Well, it's something I was born with, and I'm not mean about it, I'm not cruel about it, because not everybody knows what a lazy eye is. And normally I don't like showing my lazy eye because I don't know why, it bothers me when I take pictures because my eye doesn't fall right. So I try not to worry about my lazy eye, and I go on about my business. But yeah, people ask me all the time, why is your eyes like they are? And like I said before, guys, the questions do not bother me. What bothers me is my lazy eye, and that's the only thing that really bothers me, because the rest of me I can cover up, and I say the rest of it doesn't bother me because I have scars, and I say that to say this, because I can cover my scars, because if I don't, people just stare, and I know I'm grown, but I don't like when people stare, because when people stare, especially older adults, it's not the kids because they don't understand, but the adults look you up and down like you're a piece of meat. No, I'm sorry, I'm a human being just like everyone else. So to avoid all of that attention, because I don't like attention like that, I cover what I can cover up. Like I said, I don't mind the questions, and the scars aren't going to go away, and I'm not ashamed of my scars. I love my scars. Now that I call them my battle scars. Every scar I have is a battle scar except for one scar. And that's not a battle scar, that's a scar that brought two lovely people into this world. And that was, I call that one my challenge scar. Because like I've told you guys before, I'm always, no matter what, I'm always up for a challenge. So that was my C-sections were my challenging scars. And I am so glad that I faced that challenge. Because if it was me, I would show my scars now because I'm proud of those scars. But at the same time, guys, when I go out, I don't like that extra attention. There's no reason for it. Just let me live my life unless you have a question that you want to ask. Like I said, since day one, I don't mind the questions. Put it this way, would you like somebody staring at you because your face was deformed? Just constantly staring at you when you go out in public? And no, I'm not making fun of you because your face is deformed. Don't think that was just a statement that I've made because to me, it's no different than people staring at me when I have scars or a lazy eye. Yes, I know I have these things. Yes, you can stare for a little bit, but don't stare at me like I'm a piece of meat. I am a special human being. And I say special because if it wasn't for my sister, guys, I wouldn't do this. Yes, I always say if it wasn't for my husband and my 2 children, I won't be able to do this. Yes, that is so true. But it all started with my sister that's a stillborn that asked me in my dreams one night, this is way before I met my fiance, she says to me, can you do me a favor? And I said, what's that? And she said, can you use your disability as an advantage for me, since I gave my life so you could be here? And ever since then, I promised her that I would put my whole heart and soul into my YouTube. That's why I try to think of things that I want to talk about before I talk about them. And I try for it all to make sense. This is one of the reasons I tell you guys to watch my videos all the way through. Because someone out there, don't know who it is, but someone out there needs to hear my story. So what you guys need to do for me is like this video as well as all my other videos. Please make sure you share my videos, because again, I'm going to say this. Someone out there needs to hear my videos. I don't know who you are, but I hope that you get something out of my videos. And if you don't understand something I'm saying, please drop your question in the comment and I will go back and either comment on your question, or I will do a video about your question. And again, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you for allowing me to come into your home and share my story with you. As I said yesterday, I'm going to be doing a mini Q&A here on July 31st, which is my mother's birthday. So the mini Q&A will be July 31st. And then the bigger Q&A will be done on August 19th. So you still have time to get your questions in for me. And don't be shy about asking me questions. I don't know why, but people say they're scared of me, and it's kind of funny because there's no need for you all to be scared of me. There's no need for anybody to be scared of me. Now, with that said, this channel is for everyone. Just because I talk about cerebral palsy or a disability, it doesn't mean that people with non-disabilities can't join my channel. Everybody is welcome. I don't care what your race is, what you want to learn, because everybody can learn something. And it doesn't matter how old you are either. When my videos are not appropriate, I'm going to put not for kids, so they won't be able to get into my live or certain video. But for the most part, for those of you that are new here, I try on with everything in me to try to keep this platform as positive as I can, because I know some people are struggling with some things, whether you have a disability or not. That I want this channel to be the platform that you feel comfortable asking questions about. Like I said, guys, don't be afraid to ask questions, because when you ask questions, that's how you learn something. That's how you get to know the person better. And that's why I always say, don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what's on the inside of that cover. Heck, you may make a friend. You don't know until you give it a chance. I use my fiance for an example. When I first started talking to him, I was talking to him on Facebook, and he sent me a message, and I wouldn't answer it because I thought he was a weirdo. But once I answered it and realized that he was a nice person deep down inside, and I got to know him as a person, I realized that he wasn't a weirdo, and he wasn't out to use me for anything. And so that's when I talked to him about going to see him from where he's from. And before you ask, I'm not going to tell you where he's from, so don't even ask that question. But yeah, I went to see him, and we've been together for 11 years. And that's because I opened up that door and I allowed myself to get to know him as a person. And once I got to know him as a person, I fell in love with him. And like I said, we've been together for 11 years. So that's why I say, don't be afraid to ask questions. Because, again, don't judge a book by its cover, because you never know what you're going to get on the inside of that cover. Give it a chance. I'm going to end this video here today, but before I do that, I want to remind you, if you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. And from my daughter to you, try your best each and every day. Bye guys, and I will see you later.